All right. Good evening, Mayor. Good evening, committee members. For the public record, name and address is anonymous. Under these new bylaws, these new amended bylaws, I want to make sure that I don't violate these rules, so I will make sure I stay at the podium. However, I will choose to address the committee from this side of the podium. And the first thing I want to say is I want to speak to the residents, the people who come here, who actually listen.
Sir, when you're at the podium, you are addressing the Township Committee, not the audience.
Through the chair.
Right.
Through the chair.
You're not addressing the audience. You're addressing the Township Committee.
I'm addressing the Township Committee. That's how I opened up my statements. I'm going to address the Township Committee on this side of the podium. And the first thing I would like to say is we keep referring to this as the podium. And this is not a podium. That's a podium. Look up the definition of a podium. A podium is a platform that you stand on to elevate yourself. This is what you call a lectern. So as we have township attorneys or we don't even care enough to use the correct language because words matter. I'm standing at a lectern. They're elevated on a podium. So we can't even get the language right. I refuse to face toward the committee since the committee refuses to answer questions. Since they refuse to have a dialogue, I would rather speak to the residents who take the time out of their day to come to a meeting because I know you're willing to listen. And I'd like to start off by saying thank you to the residents of Cranford for allowing me to come speak at your public meeting.
Sir, I want to remind you, you are speaking to the Township Committee, not the audience. You're welcome to speak to them in the hallway after the meeting or now.
So the chair, through the chair to the chair, doesn't even want me to address the community. How many more rules do you want to apply to my public comment? Last meeting, the committee has already shown that they're not even willing to answer how their day was. The only elected official who was willing to answer how their day was Commissioner Black. And I commend her for at least answering how her day was. Although through her statements, she started to say something along the lines of, I think I can speak for everybody up here, but why is Commissioner Black speaking for anyone up there but herself? Who are these people? Who are these people that are in my shadow? These people that want you to operate like drones, like machines. Because the nuts and the gears and the bolts of the mechanism of government that constantly tries to restrict your movements, your freedoms, tell you where you can talk, when you can talk, who you can talk to, when you should talk to them, where you can talk to them, why you should talk to them. I refuse to look at a committee who refuses to answer questions, who refuses to answer questions for residents who come out and take the time to ask questions. And again, the reason why I thank the residents of Cranford is because these meetings belong to them. I have to be careful with my wording because I don't want to be stopped again. I don't want to be stopped in mid-statement. If the committee ignores the members of the public, we ignore the committee. What's happening in Cranford is happening all over New Jersey. Committee boards such as this board behind me is not a censorship board. Their job is not to censor speech. Their job is not to determine what you should be saying and when you should be saying it. And this is a problem that's taking place all over New Jersey.
And it's a big problem. We continue to censor
Sir,
speech.
if you can conclude your comments.
Yes, I would like 30 seconds restored to the interruptions, please.
No, you had your 5 minutes. You can wrap up your comments.
Well, with that being said, I want to thank all of the residents, and I want you to think about whether you disagree with something or not and realize that that is not the issue at hand. The issue is whether you believe that this committee should be able to censor your speech. If you believe in voicing your opinion and being able to do it freely, well, then you're on our side.
Are there any other public comments?